A little bit later on, Robinson explains that according to Buddhist psychology, there are three poisons which produce the karma of suffering: attraction, kind of like desire; repulsion, which would include things like fear and hate; and then he says ignorance, which is particularly ignorance of the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. So he explains how the fall of Anakin illustrates all three, because suffering in that context is caused by attraction, which in this case is Anakin's attachment to his mother. And it's related to repulsion, which in this case is his resultant fear and hatred of others because of his attachment to his mother. And then ignorance, which in this case is related to his disconnectedness from those around him. He's willing to kill all the Sand People. He's in a state of conflict with the various Jedi and all this kind of stuff. And then his inability to manage the suffering caused by those three poisons results in him gradually descending to the dark side. So Robinson explains that this concept of interconnectedness, because ignorance is ignorance basically of interconnectedness, so this concept of interconnectedness relates to the idea of the illusion of the self. Our ignorance refers to our misguided belief in self as distinct and autonomous. And then fear and suffering at root are, quote, the clinging of the ego, of not realizing the oneness of life, end quote. He explains that the Buddha taught that freedom from suffering, quote, is the letting go of clinging to the ego.